Yeah.
This is Brian. I'm with Tyler Wade here, and we have Brian Glicken.
How you doing?
He's Tier 1 with Southern Mountain Off-Road Recovery. He's the first Brian in the group. I'm the second. How many do we have now?
There's like 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah, we're down to acronyms now.
Yeah.
But we're the first two, I think. I did my first recovery with Brian, and and he's been one of our most active guys ever since then. A lot of experience, and you have a very unique rig.
Yeah, I've definitely modified it to the way I wanted it.
Now, what year is this?
So this is a 2020 Ford Ranger.
Okay. And let's start with the front end. This is not a stock bumper.
No, so I actually had the stock bumper taken off, and I had the guys here in Las Vegas at Custom Motorsports. They fed me up this steel bumper with my hidden winch as well.
Okay.
And so yeah, they installed the winch and the bumper and everything for me. It's a 13,000-pound winch that I use, and you know, it's just been great. As you said, I was really active last year. I did over like 200 recoveries. So,
yeah.
I mean, the bumper has proven itself.
Yeah. Now, what kind of winch you got?
So it's actually called Zeke. It's a brand I found at an Ellis auction, and it's done me great so far.
Great.
Yeah.
And you got some good recovery points.
Yeah. So you know, I like using all shackles attached to these, but if I ever need to, they're always there.
Gotcha.
Nice and sturdy, goes right to the frame.
So your recovery points are welded right on, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They're welded right onto the bumper itself.
Okay. That's very solid.
Yeah.
Tell me about your lights.
So the lights, just simple spotlights. I got the lights and the brackets off a website I found online called Z-Roads, and you know, if I were to do some more lights, I would go with a little bit better of a brand. They're not really the brightest, but you know, they shine a little bit, and
yeah,
they get the job done, I suppose. But I would definitely go with a little bit.
Did you install those yourself?
So I actually had me and my buddy installed them. Yeah, okay. We ran the wires and everything.
Now, did the Ranger come with like an auxiliary switch panel, or did you just modify a switch, add it yourself?
So no, it didn't come with anything. I did buy a mounting with like 4 or 5 switches on there. But right now, the lights are all by themselves and they're not attached to anything.
And you got some amber lights on top.
So yeah, I got the amber lights with the magnets just because I have such a new truck. I didn't really want to drill or mount anything, so I went with the set with magnets, and it's worked really well.
Nice.
What kind of tires are you running?
So right now I got the Falken Wildpeaks, 33 inches. I've had them for about 4 months now, and they're great.
You seem to like them?
Yeah, they're really great. The only complaint I have is they get a little bit lower gas mileage than my other tires.
Gotcha. How about the rims?
So the rims are Icon rims. They've done me great. I picked those up at Off-Road Warehouse, and yeah, I got a set of 5. And
is that a real? That looks like a real V-Lug.
No, unfortunately, it's not real.
It looks like it. Okay. It looks good though.
Yeah,
really
thank you.
Now going to the rock rails. Is that with Custom Motorsports as well? What'd you go with on that?
No, so I actually ordered these from a company called Shrockworks. They're actually a really great rock slider. They've done great for me. Unfortunately, that company is no longer in business, but I mean, the product was great. And I've hit quite a few rocks with them, so.
Yeah, now you put those on yourself or no?
So I actually took them to a shop and had them put on.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted everything done, you know, the right way.
Right, yeah, we all have limitations.
Yeah.
Now, internally, inside, do you have any mounting systems that you really like for your phone or your, you know, to navigate or anything like that?
No, you know, I don't have anything mounted in there besides the radio.
Okay.
I use Google Maps for almost all the recoveries that I do, and
okay.
When I plug in my USB to my phone, it pops up on my screen, so that's actually really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which software do you use on that? Is it on X or just Google Maps?
No, yeah, just Google Maps. Yeah, it's done really good for me. So
nice.
So, do you have like a locker or anything?
I do. I have a rear locker.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
4-low rear locker.
Most stuff with that, huh?
Yeah, it's taken me everywhere that I've asked it to go so far.
Awesome. Yeah. No, we've done a couple recoveries together, and every time it's like Brian with the Ranger to get things done. So, do you pretty much keep all of your gear with you at all times?
No, not usually. I usually have a bag that I keep in there for emergencies, but I usually load and unload as the calls come in.
Okay.
Now you got your gear displayed.
Yeah.
What do you got here?
Just mostly the stuff I've used, I would say, most often. Starting out with, I haven't used these traction boards yet, but I've used them quite a bit in the past. I won those at the VTO event, so I'm stoked to use those. Then I got my 20-foot bubble rope. I've used that to yank plenty of people out.
And that's
yeah, that's the actual Bubba.
right.
Bubba brand.
3/4 inch.
That one I want to say is 3/4. Yeah.
3/4. Now it's good to explain why you need to go with a certain size rather than one size fits.
So yeah, a lot of people say the bigger the better. Well, that's just not the case in these ropes.
Right.
Obviously, they have different ratings. I don't want to get an 1.5-inch rope that's meant for, a diesel 4500. My truck won't stretch that rope to where it's supposed to do. So you want to definitely get, the Bubba rope. And not just the Bubba rope, but you want to make sure all your gear has the correct ratings. I got these off of TRE's website. The braking strength, I think, is 44,000 pounds. Braking strength is 30,000 pounds. 3/4 inch. And I like the long soft shackles. It definitely helps reach to places your arms can't reach.
You added these sleeves?
No, the sleeves came with it. Yeah, that's to help protect.
Oh, okay, that's a new thing, I think.
Yeah, protect from a little wear.
TRE, I like TRE for their affordability, and it's good gear that's well marked.
Yeah, I have the Factor 55 stuff in my bags back here, but I save that for the really technical recoveries, or mostly for myself. This is my everyday. This is why I chose these items to put out. This is basically my everyday stuff. I got the TRE soft shackles. I got a TRE tow rope. I got a Go Rhino snatch block here that I've used countless times, and a little tree saver to make a bridle.
That's awesome.
And that's just my daily gear. I load and unload as I need. I got my jack over here. I always keep a jack. I always have a cooler full of water, obviously.
How do you mount your Pro Eagle?
So I'm actually, so this is the Badlands jack. This is the Pro Eagle.
Pro style.
Yeah, but so I'm actually picking up this week from Custom Motorsports. They're actually making, it's a carrying and storage case.
Okay.
That they started fabbing up. So I should have that sometime this week.
So you're not going to bolt it in the bed. You're going to have a case that goes into the bed.
Exactly. I don't want to drill any holes. That. It's still a new truck to me, so I don't want to drill it if I don't have to.
Well, it's a great truck. You don't see that many Rangers.
Yeah.
And I think it's a rig that maybe not everybody can, when they think of going and get their off-road vehicle, maybe it's not one that's on the radar, but, you've anywhere with your Ranger and recovered a lot of people with your Ranger.
Absolutely. It's a great mid-sized truck. I'm not towing anything. I don't have RVs or trailers or anything, so it was a simple choice for me. The Ford Ranger has taken me everywhere I've asked it to go. There's a lot of trails I particularly won't take it down again just because I beat the heck out of it,
Well,
That's awesome. Well, I love what you've done with it.
Thank you.
It's nice to finally see it clean. Like all of our vehicles, usually they're typically all dirty.
well, there's
That's
superstition. There's superstition in the group about cleaning your rig.
There is.
that.
Yep. So,
Superstition.
clean your rig, we're going to get a recovery 100% every single time without fail.
Yeah, right.
You clean your rig, someone's going to have to go out on a recovery. So as much as we love doing recoveries, we don't like see people ruin their day by getting stuck, right?
Right.
So although I hate to say that we get joy out of people's unfortunate misfortunes, at the end of the day, we'd rather just people not get stuck in that.
That's right.
So,
Brian, thanks for your time. Thanks for sharing with us your truck.
Absolutely. Thank you.